Hello, this is 2-minute username of the QCF, or Moot username, as you'll see me on Twitch periodically visiting. Today we're looking at Cammy map. So what can we say about Cammy? Cammy is a really simple character, really effective, tight, efficient, fast, but glass cannon. But yeah, she has a lot of quirks under her sleeves, or gauntlets, I guess you could say. So let's do a kind of a quick breakdown of her map. Let's look at her quick thoughts of mine. Fast, good frame and pressure mix with tick throws, good meter build as a result. Really good pressure. They really made her into a strong character. Hit confirms, easy. Canceling a critical art, also rather easy, I'll show you. Low health gets her knocked out easily, right? Like I said, glass cannon. High speed and feel going to make yourself lose. I say that because when I was using her, I was a little too aggressive, and the frame advantage, or like however it felt using her, made me feel a little bit overconfident. So you will have to be cognizant of that and pick your attacks accordingly. Quick speed with constant pressure to build gray life. That's right. Seek out hit confirms, adds up damage. Stand strong can be oppressive, right, for hit confirms into cannon spike, additional normals, or CA. That's just a taste. Some notable players include Hurricane, Gamerbee, Verloren, and Ellen Mago. Oops. I've just listed some of her trials, but I mean most of these maps or these routes will be listed in the next bit. If you are new to this, I'm not going to have too much footage, but it's really just for like a roadmap to see what her strengths are for like any character whenever I make a map. So let's look at her special moves. Wow, I didn't write too much on this. Spiral arrow. Strength determines the reach. Forward version and combo into C is the strongest route, so if you want that bit of extra damage, then you can use that. Roundhouse version has the most reach, but hits twice for most damage up close, and crap damage for second hit juggle, but best chance of canceling into CA just because you have that bit of hit confirm. EX benefits with 4 damage and 2 hits for more damage up close, and it's got projectile invulnerability, trade size, and VTO install rate. That's something new they gave to her. So the first hit you can install into V-trigger. Critical art cancels off close, but not afar. Okay, so you want to use it in combos. Great corner carry. 15 of them whiffed for 1 stock, just to give you some idea of her meter gain from it. Cannon spikes, same damage for all strengths, interestingly enough. Less damage as an anti-air. What's this note here? Corner target combo, cannon spike, roundhouse, can whiff. Oh, that's something to know. Yeah, so this move, you really want to be picky with which strength you use, because if you use the wrong strength at certain situations, then it'll whiff and then you'll get punished. Not good. Range changes based on strength and deceptive against grounded projectile attacks rate, because her roundhouse version can actually move through fireballs. So even though someone chucks plasma at you, it doesn't mean you can't punish it. So someone like Sagat, for instance, she has the ability to, go through and hit his hand. Let's see, all versions have invul on startup. EX has more reach than short version with 3 hits and more invul. Cool. Cancel into CA if low enough, right? Ability to crosscut into CA, and for those who don't know, that means if someone jumps over your head, you can do a half circle back motion as they jump over your head, and then kick. And once they jump behind you, you'll go with a kick. So she's got some really nasty anti-airs. That's a good technique to learn if you want to stop someone. Quarter circle back, kick, and wait, cannon strike. Okay, this is her dive kick. Reverse input once you cross up. Oh, okay, so you can jump over someone and then input it with a reverse motion, and then you'll probably, I'm assuming, angle away from them. Angle and hit determine recovery. Combo ability to adjust jump in on shortened jumps. What else we got here? Cannot instant air. This really throws people off because you'll see some players whose rhythm is a little bit off, they'll just do a jump roundhouse, for instance. A standing forward point blank range. Point blank backdash distance can be optimal spacing, however tends to whiff easily, therefore whiff punishable. It's not good if they stand block. It's good if they crouch block because you recover a bit better, and it can combo, as I recall. Let's see. Anti-air causes slam, that's cool. EX is fast and passes through and block or causes juggle and hit. Any grounded normal. Oh, okay. Command roundhouse. Really? Into spiral arrow. Wow. Or EX cannon spike. Spiral cannon spike. Wow. So once on hit, you can do a lot of stuff with this. It almost feels like you shouldn't be able to. I'd have to retest it. It's been a while since I played Cammy and made this map. Hooligan combination. This is her little angel flip. And you can alternate the jump arcs and speed to move closer or bypass projectiles. Throw people off. Jab moves high, strong moves slightly lower, while fierce moves the lowest. Okay. Safe on block, low hit. That's if you don't press anything. Cannon spike, short EX and corner. We can combo? I didn't know that. All the things I forget. EX tracks and hits 3 times. Oh, this is the razor edge slicer. This is the one if you don't push anything, it hits low. Okay. Cannon spike, roundhouse for mid screen. Oh, jeez, been leaving damage on the table all this time. The flip is what earns meter. 30 of it to earn 1 stock. Oh my god. Jeez, that takes a while. You know what I'm thinking? I remember fighting, like, sometimes you'll fight players that'll throw a lot of fireballs at you and you don't want to engage them. Or maybe you don't have the right tool set or skill set to bypass the fireballs. You can always just cannon spike over the fireball and build meter, because a lot of fireballers won't get meter until they connect somehow on block or hit. So that's something you have at your disposal if you want to build meter, but build it carefully. Let's see, cannon strike. So that's kind of like from before. See cannon strike notes, more cross-up opportunities available. That's because if you use this hooligan combination and go over their head and then press kick, you'll dive down at them. So it has its quirks. Fatal leg twister on the ground or cross scissors pressure in the air. So it becomes a throw. And this is part of the mind game that you can use against people. Why is this spaced poorly? I'm going to go fix that later. So if they're thinking about stand blocking, then they might fear getting thrown if their anti-air game isn't very strong. So then they might crouch. But if they crouch, that means you can do cannon strike and be, a bit better in terms of frame and apply your pressure, maybe tick throw, shimmy, whatnot. So special moves in a nutshell. Last special move, cross stinger assault. This is her super. This thing this thing is pretty lethal. You can cross cut with quarter circle forward, quarter circle back as they jump over your head, or you can just cross cut with the cannon spike into your super. Kick strength determines the range. Note, roundhouse hits soonest during a combo and is the recommended version just because it hits them in the head fast. I don't know when you would ever want to use the short version. It's projectile invulnerable, so if you see, like, if your opponent doesn't realize you have full stock of meter and they throw like fireball from full screen, well, free damage for you, and then you get to rebuild your bar again, but that's open to you. Oh, hold down for seamless recovery. It just looks cool. Like if you whiff with it and they just keep crouching down, it doesn't look so jittery. Looks cool. Can be ducked depending on kick strength used when hitting someone crouching if not careful. Right, so there are combo sequences that don't force the character to stand, right? So if you do your super, there's a chance that it'll go over their head. So I guess that's the reason why you would want to experiment with the right critical art. I don't think I accounted for that in my combo route maps. So be cautious about that. Reposition to center stage. Right, so if you hit them and you land the whole super, then you're back into center. Hit confirmable. My gosh, this is so scary. You'd be surprised. Like, you don't even have to like cancel into the super. You can do these buttons, and if they hit, you're like, oh, well, I know I'm going to land super. I just got to be able to notice if they connect or not. So crouch medium punch, crouch fierce. That thing has a lot of reach. Standing medium punch. Oh, okay, I wrote down forward roundhouse critical art. Okay, so don't use the short version. A lot of times you use the roundhouse version. That's from my experience, though. Counter hit on standing strong into stand roundhouse. Oh my god. Oh, you can combo it off standing roundhouse? Why didn't I write that down? Command roundhouse. I guess it makes the range proper. That's why I probably didn't take it into account. So when you do like a counter hit medium punch, and if you notice it, you can link into a standing roundhouse, a heavy kick, that is. And from the right distance, you can just link critical art to it, the roundhouse version. Gross. Talk about fussies. Her target's strong, so that's back into the medium punch. If it hits, oh, roundhouse super. Stand forward, that's her medium kick up to the knee. Oh, okay, of her leg. Yeah, if you like, this button doesn't have any other use. Like, you can't cancel into special moves, but now that you know that, oh, on counter hit, you can go into super, it just makes it a little bit more dangerous. Command roundhouse, that's the one with like, she uses a couple knees. Well, I mean, you can get more damage after that. If you can hit confirm that into more damage, more power to you. But if you're feeling a little bit lazy, you can just transition into her super. Groovy. V reversal, strike back, she kind of leaps behind their back and then hits behind their back. It's good to get out of the corner. V shift just knocks them down away. Then we're talking about V skill 1 and V skill 2 on the side. So V skill 1, axle spin knuckle, it's projectile invulnerable. It feels good on block. You're not going to get punished. I don't think you can get punished, really. So it builds you good V meter if you use it offensively. Goes through fireballs. On hit, you can hit confirm into other stuff. Hit and throw invul, and easy to read and punish as counter hit. Hit and throw invul, easy to read and punish, right? So I think after people started adjusting to this particular V skill, they were able to just like punish her. Range upon landing. Side switch. Oh, side switch audible. Q. Predetermined versus jump, unfortunately. So if she is going to switch behind your back, because that's what she can do, she will say something different, and it's predetermined. So yeah, predetermined versus jump. I think it just means even if you're in the air, it's kind of set for if she's going to go behind your back or not. I didn't fix this either. Why is this like this? Range upon landing by 3. Far, move to front, max distance, can miss normals. Raw. I don't remember why this got moved over here. Components and raw. Oh, okay, maybe this is this. Anyways, poor. Should probably fix that. Raw, mid to cross up, or point blank to cross up. Those are the positions, I think. Why did I write components here? That's so weird. Now it's a big question mark for me. So yeah, those are the 3 positions. Raw, mid to cross up, or point blank to cross up. Strongs may offer 10 points more damage, but low forward. Oh, Strongs may offer 10. But low forward is more consistent and fierce is best damage. This is if you connect. Okay. Safe on block and comboable. Oh, this is just a blurb about these routes. Okay. So Strongs may offer 10 points more damage, but low forward is more consistent and Fierce is best damage. Okay. So stick with Fierce if you know you're going to hit confirm. So if you do land it, wait, we can do critical art? Oh my god. On counter hit, you can do stand roundhouse into critical art. That's wild. Counter hit, crouch fierce, critical art, ew. Crouch, wait, we can sweep? Oh my god. You start to see how oppressive this girl is. Stand short, front, doesn't do anything, stab, jab, and you can go to these options. Stand or crouch, medium punch, close up, into these options. You can't get two of them, so you can only commit to one hit. Crouch forward into these. Crouch forward into spiral, cannon spike. Short EX will miss on cross up. Really? And when I say miss on cross up, I think I mean if your V skill cross them up, and then if you go this road, it won't work. So, okay. Oh, not short or EX if too far into CA. Okay, cannon spike. Or you can just do stand fierce into this, and this hits hardest. Oh my gosh. Well, that's pretty serious. V skill 2, spinning attack. This thing, I love using this thing, just because it feels a bit safer on block. She moves away, it builds good V meter, you can spam it. It does crush counter, really easy for you to hit confirm into something else. Footsie 2, avoid lows, defensive air counter, not cross up. Yeah, that'd be great. Maybe you can do walk under and use it. Maybe that's the thing. Special normal cancelable from jab, strong or fierce. Okay, low jab, strong or forward. Really, even forward? Or target combo. Does that hit? I don't even remember. It does crush counter, so then you can, I'm surprised I didn't write a follow through here, but like the only thing you can really do is critical art or spiral arrow. I don't know which strengths anymore. Range upon landing by 3. Okay, so I'm furthest away, bit closer, and then point blank, I'm assuming. Far, you get nothing. Forward, EX spiral arrow must be done fast early. Okay, so I do have a follow-up. Close. What do you mean nothing? Spiral arrow. Oh, okay, counter hit. Oh, if you just land it, you get nothing. Okay, and then if you get counter hit, you can get these options with the squiggles, right? Spiral arrow, got to be done fast, early unless air counter. Cannon spike, critical art, stand forward, roundhouse. Okay. Maybe those are good options just to be consistent. Crouch fierce. Ooh. Air counter, you get nothing. Air counter hit. Any normal, spiral arrow, cannon spike, critical art. You can't do air normals again. Sorry. That'd be a little too flashy and fun. Stand strong in V skill 2. Fierce V skill 2. So those are the buttons that combo into it. Crouch strong in V skill 2. Forward on counter hit can combo into V skill 2. Interesting. Just because it hits low. That's hard to hit confirm. So now you get an idea of her variable skills. V trigger. Okay. Wow, I didn't write much about this. Her V triggers are pretty fascinating. V trigger 1, Delta Drive. I personally don't like this V trigger because the damage is really not that special. I think its strong point is that it gives mental stack to the other opponent just to put pressure on them just because your frames are better. You build more meter because you don't have to waste EX, and there's more opportunity to combo into critical art as a result. So it enhances her, obviously, just to hit confirm into these moves or these sequences. So enhances her cannon strike, cannon spike, that's the one that goes upwards, and spiral arrow. 2 uses for some more damage, safe use, and combo ability. That's nice. The install suffers from damage reduction, especially on ending into these specials. Right, so that's one thing I didn't like, because you could install into these, but if you wanted to use a special move after, then you just wasted half your shots, right? During V trigger. So yeah, that part was a big turn off. VT Cannon Strike. More damage, speed, and safe. Create mix-ups, tick throws, shimmy, hit confirm into critical, etc. You can do a lot of stuff. This is the thing that scares people. Create mix-up, tick throws. I think I read that. 3 hits leading to any ground and normal, depending on angle. Yeah, so if you do it right at their head, you're going to cut through them too far. So really dependent. If these 3 hits are reached, only EX VT Cannon Spike can. Wait. If these 3 hits are reached, this is the dive kick. Only EX or VT Cannon Spike can continue the juggle. I see. So it does put them into a juggle state. Okay. VT Cannon Spike, this is the one that goes up. Kick strength determines the angle. Really? Okay. 5 hits, more invincible than EX. Has juggle properties for juggles. That's redundant. Cancel into a critical art first hit possible. Can cancel from the air into VT Cannon Strike. So bang, you can go up and then on the way down with the Cannon Strike, which is pretty cool. Target combo, Cannon Spike. Don't use the short version. Cannon Strike, land, and then critical art. Oh, that's pretty sick. If you don't get all 3 hits. Or you can EX Cannon Spike. So that's regular, not VT version. Oh, really? We can do that? So hit, Cannon Spike up, Cannon Strike down, don't get all the hits, EX Cannon Spike. Okay. Right. I will mention this. Like, it enhances her special moves. Don't get me wrong. But you want to break them into parts. So then afterwards, when you do land something like this VT Cannon Spike, you can follow up with a regular EX Cannon Spike for more damage. So if you add the install, you get 1 pressure tool, or use one of your shots, and then you go into this route with EX Cannon Spike. That's pretty good damage, hey? This is a 2-stock. My gosh, she's so unfair. V-trigger spiral arrow, more range, projectile proof. Okay, crosses through on block or on hit, and any follow-ups, even from full screen, are reversed. Wait, crosses through on block. Okay, weird. I don't even remember what I meant by that. VT1, spiral arrow, bang, and then you can critical art, or you can VT spiral arrow again. Really? We can do it twice. I feel like that's a mistake. Spiral arrow, spiral arrow. Oh well, I'd have to check that out later. Leave a comment if it's wrong. EX spiral, okay. V-trigger 2, what's this all about? I remember using this on a diamond player, and they're like, what the hell is that? Never seen it before. The utility is really different, but the pressure is still pretty formidable. And it also has anti-projectile uses. So Delta Ambush, it's also a 2-stock. 2 uses, right, the install is a sequence, and then you have another shot left. And you have, excuse me, what was it? 1, 2, 3 different uses for it. Can be avoided by fee shift. Yeah, that sucks. 4 total variations behind VT2, which demands knowing possible combo routes. 4 variable variations. Really? There's 4? 1, 2, 3? I can only think of 3. What's the 4th one? The install? The secondary use suffers from lesser combo application but more damage. Right, because the first part's an install. So let's talk about what these moves actually do. Delta Twist. So this isn't a standing grab, basically. And mid-range hop that has some projectile invincibility into standing grab only. So the install has projectile invo. Remember that. Avoids VTO damage scaling. Oh, because it's a grab. You can, this thing is so lenient. You can just critical art after. You can EX spiral arrow. You can cannon spike into critical art. Stand fierce into critical art. Spiral arrow into critical art. Cannon spike into critical art. Or the other VT2 dash route. All right, so she does this little hop, and she can grab you if you're standing. If the opponent does not stand and they decide to crouch block because they don't want to get grabbed, this will be like this overhead flip kick that hits twice. But even though you can combo after it, it really depends on how deep you get the kicks in. So overhead, advantageous on block, but V-shift counters it raw. Okay, same with the grab. VTO2A, the install kick is faster and the usage is completely different. Ooh. Revert to VTO2 kick install combos. Yeah, I have a different map for that. Alone, this is the weakest damaging part of VT2, but strong mix-up on block. Okay. So I guess if you're fighting Cammy and she decides to hop at you, just block. But I mean, if she combos into it, she can get critical art. So yeah, alone this is the weakest. Okay, VT2A kick, not the punch, loses all combo ability from normals. Right, so you can't. Right, the install version, certain normals you can go into this little scissor kick into combo, but once you've used the install, the secondary version has to be used raw, basically, if I remember right. Delta step, this is a really fast dash, so you have to hold towards and then activate it. VTO2B or VT2B, so the install versus the non-install version. Easy hit confirm install off crouch fierce or stand fierce combos. Yeah, there's only 3 buttons to use to earn damage off VT2B. Okay, so not much to choose from. So know your damn routes. Standing roundhouse into VT2B, critical art. I wonder if this needs to be a counter hit. Or crouch fierce, I guess not. So it can become a footsie tool. Spiral arrow, crouch jab route, or stand jab route. Okay, which one's better? Stand fierce. Oh, okay, VT2B. Okay, critical art. Really, there's that much time? Huh. EX cannon spike or crouch jab route. Okay. Interesting. So that was her, yeah, V trigger stuff. Oops. Where were we? Okay, so we know her special moves raw and her V trigger potential. Let's take a look-see just at a piece of her normals and then maybe some brief commentary on certain routes just at a quick glance. So, wow, she's got a lot of outfits with alternate Easter eggs. Except cannon spike version with the rollerblades. Cool. Voice select what she says. Taunt. Block button animations, and then throws. She's got 3 throws. She's got an air grab that looks really janky and goofy, but hey, it's a neat tool to have. Let's take a look at, if I had to pick one of the buttons to talk about her normals. Here, let's talk about her jumping ones. Her jump short's a cross up. Okay. Standing. Oh my god. Standing medium punch. This is like your go-to hit confirm button. So really valuable. She's got a command normal that's like the knees. Really easy to hit confirm. Or her target combo back roundhouse. Okay. Can corner carry if you have a special move after. Just the target back strong is a really good anti-air. But the anti-air that I think more people should be using is standing roundhouse, because it crush counters, it hits behind your back if you time it well, and then you can combo into a cannon spike. So really wild anti-air. Like, if you don't believe me, take it for a spin and just learn the rhythm, because like it hits behind her back and stops people jumping out of the corner. Really cool move. Crouching, low, medium, medium. I don't know. Low fierce is a big poke. She's got good tools. All right. So for those who are new, the punches are all on the left side. So they'll say jab, strong, fierce, standing, jab, and then strong, fierce. And then the right side, I do apologize for this, is the kick routes. So right now it's saying, and here's the legend up at the top. So if there's a squiggly line that says you need counter hit, 1 arrow means links, 2 means 2 and 1 to a special, 3 means critical art, up arrow means you have to use that in anti-air or maybe a air counter hit. Left air does not work, and VT means V trigger. Okay. So for instance, jumping jab, you can do link with any move except command roundhouse. So, I guess it depends on your timing. And this is her jab. Her jab alone goes down this route. You need to stand strong. That's a counter. Okay, so you need a counter hit jab before you can go to the stand strong into these routes. Or a counter hit stand jab. Crouch strong will link. Fierce or target strong. Ooh, target strong. Maybe this is good. It's still pretty hard to hit confirm a stand jab into her target combos, but oops, oh, I can zoom. Yeah, it's a pretty cool route. Let's take a look at it. So you do stand jab, back strong, and then you can go to critical art. Okay, hit confirm. Or you can go to these, or then you can go to the target roundhouse and go into critical art, or spiral arrow, cannon spike, critical art, note, short for corner, CA cannot cancel at all. Huh. Alright, really specific stuff. Okay, let's move on. Her medium punch. So this top blurb from strong all the way down here, that's all medium punch stuff. So it's not as big, but that's where she gets a lot of her damage, right? So if we look, standing medium punch, crouch medium punch, okay. Maybe this is the best route. You do another strong, oh, micro walked. No, I don't want that. Don't we have a fierce? That's weird. Stand strong and a stand fierce should be in here. Anyways, she can do that. Close medium punch into a standing fierce. Am I just missing something here? That can't be it. How would I miss that? Boom, spell, cannon spike. Well, anyways, let's keep going here. Wow, you can do a sweep after it? That's crazy. And her fierce punch. You can go into these routes. Okay. And just her roundhouse alone. Okay, can go critical art for max distance. Stand short, or on counter hit because it's a crush counter, you can do all these things. Oops. Back medium punch, you can do all these. Yeah. Target roundhouse, she can do all these things. Nothing too wild and wacky. Crouch, she can do crouch jab, goes into, holy smokes, that's a lot of things she can do off crouch jab. Her crouch short, she can't really do much. Maybe this one, crouch short into crouch jab and then try to hit confirm, but it's still kind of fast. Crouch strong, she should be able to do crouch strong, I think it was. Why isn't it in here? Holy smokes, am I missing it? I think I'm missing it. Crouch strong, I could have swore that was in here. And if someone notices other mistakes, or did they just feel like, man, that combo is missing, let me know. I do want to fix these and just make a proper map. Crouch fierce. And then critical art. Okay. Oh, I have a technique for it? Let's see. Quarter circle down, forward punch, hit confirm, quarter circle forward kick. Oh my god, I had no idea. Crouch roundhouse. Combos into nothing, because you sweep them on their feet. Off their feet. Wow. What do we got next? VTO matrix? Okay. So if you do a button and then you install V-trigger, what do you get after it? So something to note. Where are we at here? Standing fierce. Oh, we're still at the standing section. Okay. Yowza. I don't really have anything else to say. Like she seems pretty straightforward to use. What's this? Crouch fierce, VTO1, everything fair game. Okay. EX spiral arrow first hit, VTO1, and then what can you do after? VTO2B. Oh, after the first hit of EX spiral arrow, what can you do after? This must be a dash. VTO2B. Right, VTO2A is yeah, the grab or the kick, so I put B as in this is the dash. So first hit of EX spiral arrow, VTO2B dash, and then you can fall into these. That's pretty cool. Neither V skill can cancel into V trigger, unfortunately. Okay, also useful to know. And that's it. So yeah, that's my interpretation of her. A little disappointed I missed some combos in there. I'm gonna have to go fix that. Enjoy the brief clips, and yeah, if you have anything else to offer, I will add it to my notes. I won't update this video, but it would be appreciated. Yeah, enjoy the show. Until next time, guys.